Hey family. Okay. I know I have been missing in action, and excuse my appearance, but I have my scarf on today because I'm here in the store and I'm filling my orders and I'm getting my Zyto machine all set up for my scanners, my consultations and things like that. But anyway, welcome to another video. And what I want to talk about today, I had a class about 4 days ago on menstruation and how us women, I grew up thinking that PMS was normal, painful menstruations was normal. And over the years, what I have noticed, what has been researched and what is a known fact is that PMS is not normal. PMS is something that when our body swells up, our feet, our hands, we get bloated, tender breasts, headaches, mood swings. That is what you call a deficiency in the body, okay? We should not have long periods. Our periods should be no longer than 3 days, just so that the lining of the uterus can pass, okay? And that should take no more than 3 days. We should not have discomfort. If you have discomfort during your period, before or after, because some is after and some is before and some is during the period, that means that you have a deficiency. You have low estrogen and high progesterone, okay? If you're having PMS symptoms, that means you have a mineral imbalance, okay? You have a mineral imbalance and you have high estrogen, heavy bleeding, your vitamin K deficiency is very low, and you have high estrogen. If you feel weakness, fatigue, always want to sleep, always want sugar, always want chocolate, I hear a lot of women saying that. That simply means that your amino acids are very off balance, okay? It also means that you could be anemic and you have liver stress or fatty liver, okay? Painful, a lot of pain and throbbing, and where you have to take Tylenol and things before the period and things after the period. That simply means that you have mucus surrounding and gathering in your uterus, and that will cause you to have cysts or fibroids. Or you can have all of that, or you can have one or the other, okay? And I'm going to also give you let me say this first. The way that you can avoid this is clean eating, a clean diet, no animal products, okay? And herbal remedies and herbs on a daily basis. Number one is sea moss for your mineral deficiency. Vitex berry, which is called chastity tree. St.Johns wort. Evening prime rose. Rosemary. Nettle leaf. Oregano, because I wrote them all down because it's more than this actually. Rosemary, nettle, turmeric, reishi, thyme, clove, red clover, black cohosh, and dandelion root. Okay, so let me go over this again. Clean eating, no animal products, tons and tons and tons of fruits and veggies, whether you like them or not. It doesn't. This life that we're in right now does not. It doesn't matter what you don't like. It doesn't matter if you don't like fruits and veggies. It's not about that. You have to eat for nutrition. You have to eat to live. Not live to eat, but eat to live. So if you want to avoid these things in your uterus and you want to avoid mucus, in your uterus. You want to avoid fibroids and cysts and the pain and the discomfort and the heavy bleeding, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 days of bleeding, the weakness, the discomfort, the breast tenderness, the swollenness of the uterus, just all of that stuff. We have been conditioned to believe that it is normal. The only thing that is sad but normal is our eating habits. And most of us have been raised on the same eating habits: meat, animal products, which is meat, animal products, sugar, meats, butter, processed foods. And this is what causes all of this PMS, discomfort, weakness, heavy periods, cysts, fibroids. This is what causes all of this, okay? But what can help that go away: clean eating, no animal products, no refined sugar. Here are your herbs: Vitex berries, chastity tree, St.Johns wort, evening primrose, rosemary, nettle, oil of oregano, turmeric, reishi, thyme, clove, red clover, black cohosh, and dandelion root. Okay, those are the things that you should be taking here and there, okay, on a regular basis, with clean eating, with exercise as well. And one thing about it, ladies, we can't be afraid to exercise. Exercise can mean, for instance, I'm here at my store. Exercise can mean to me, you know what I do? For 10 minutes, I run back and forth through my store, from the front to the back, from the front to the back. That is exercise. When you start sweating, that's great, because your cooling system in the body is working, okay? So we have to understand, and we have to be ready and willing to relearn, okay? Because it is not true that we're supposed to get PMS. And the reason that I believe in my family, when I was growing up, when I first got my period, I was 9 years old. And I started cramping probably at the age of 11 and 12. I was told by my parents and grandparents that it's normal to cramp. It's normal to be bloated. It's normal that your feet swell, your fingers swell, your tummy swell. It's normal to get that you're cramping and you're bleeding for 5 and 7 and 10 days. It's normal. And I was also told, well, you know, I did it, your mama did it, your grandmama did it. The only thing, and then I was also told, it's hereditary. We all did it. The only thing that was hereditary, and the reason why I used to do that many, many years ago, is because it wasn't that it's hereditary. It's that our eating habits is what's hereditary. Okay, so if we are brought up on the same toxic diets as our grandmamas, our great grandmamas, our big mamas, and our mothers, then we too shall have the same ailments and sicknesses that they had. Me, for instance, I am the only one in my immediate family who is not on any pharmaceutical drugs and who don't need any pharmaceutical drugs. My parents, my father is deceased. He died from lung cancer. My brother was 24 years old when he was diagnosed with an enlarged heart. He passed away of a massive heart attack at the age of 27. I have another brother who's not even 40, and he's a straightforward diabetic. My mother is on tons of medication, 15, 25, 30 pills a day. I am the only one in my immediate family who don't have any ailments at all. Any ailments at all. Any. And that is because everything here in my store is what I take on a daily basis. Each month I take a different herb. Okay, I take my sea moss daily. I don't get heavy periods. I never had them type of problems. I was never low on vitamin K. I didn't get cramps. My period, when I used to get a period, it used to be for 2 days. Max was 3 days. Max was 3 days. And your period, ladies, should not be very dark in color. Your period should be kind of like a rose, the color of a rose, okay? Or the color that you see up here. This one here. Wait, where am I? This one right here. We have to learn to relearn, and we have to get out of that old way of thinking, that bamboozled way of thinking, okay? That was okay 50 years ago, 60 years ago, 70 years ago, but that is not okay now. We have many more, we can research better. We can do things better. Herbs are more to our advantage than it was back then. Because some herbs 50, 60, 70 years ago, they couldn't get their hands on, but we can now. So we have a better and a bigger advantage than our grandmothers did, our big mamas did, even our mothers, okay? So I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that right now I am getting some sea moss and dandelion capsules together. What else do I have? I have some of my black soaps I'm getting out. I also have some black seed body scrubs I'm getting out. And what is this one? And this one is some hemp seed and orange peel scrubs I'm getting out. It's several things that we're getting out today. Our astrax, just I got a lot. And like I said, we're getting our Zyto scanner together. And our Zyto scanner, what it will be doing is that will be a part of our consultations. So our Zyto scanner is I'm just going to put it to you as simple as I can for right now. You will put your hand on it and it scans through your entire body, and it will let me and you know what's going on in your body. If it's any cancers in there, whatever is going on, if it's high blood pressure coming, what organs need to be looked at, what organs need to be approached a certain way, what herbs you need for that ailment. And after you do your first scan, you would start on your platform of herbs. And after that, 30 days later, I will need to see you again. So after 30 days, if you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, you should see a big change, okay? But with that being said, we'll get into that a little later, but that's what I'm on right now. I have to do a lot of computer work to get my scanner working effectively, and probably within the next, I would say, month, everything would be great. The software, I'm running the software now, and everything will be fine. But just take my advice, people. Trust me, I've never steered you wrong. And with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Have yourself a very great day. Stay up, stay blessed.